Hello, shamanettes, and welcome to the Beauty Shaman. So I just turned 60. I know, it's totally insane. But having said that, I do not use Botox, fillers, or plastic surgery at all. I use primarily at-home treatments in order to keep my skin in great shape. The question is for this video, how does that work with jowls? Oh, we're hitting the jowls today. So it goes like this. You wake up one morning, you look in the mirror, and suddenly your jawline that used to be like all perky, like other things were perky, right? But suddenly everything starts going bleh. And if you're like me, you just kind of went, oh my God, what happened, right? Like, what? Okay, let's take a moment on why I have the street cred to talk about this. So I'm a licensed esthetician. I am a former international model, and I'm a celebrity makeup artist. So when I started noticing my own jowls forming, I wondered if any of my at-home strategies would help. Would it help to minimize, lift, or is this just a given if I don't want to do Botox? So having said that, I wanted to give my jowls a loving nudge north. So for context, the last 9 months, I have been microneedling my skin with an at-home microneedling brand. I'm going to talk about that. And I've also used it on my jowls and my neck. And today we're going to talk about what causes jowls, what actually helps them, and the difference between at-home in-office treatments. What's the difference between those two things? And how to microneedle safely and the results I've had. And I'm going to teach you a few makeup tricks that instantly minimize them, which are really fun and easy to do. So let's get started. Okay, so like a lot of women, I started noticing the skin of my jawline softening in my mid 50s. And you know what? This is like really normal. All my friends have this issue. I'm sure all of you watching this are starting to notice certain things. So this happens because the collagen production slows down in your body and the fat pads in the face start to shift and the skin loses elasticity, right? All of that leads to what we call jowling, which is like the most lovely word ever, where the skin along the jawline begins to descend. Now, the first thing many women are told to do is go do Botox, filler, or surgery. But personally, it's really not the path I choose. Instead, I started to research how to help stimulate collagen through treatments I already had, like microneedling, microdermabrasion, laser, and certain skincare, maybe different techniques or strategies that would work. So I didn't know what would help and if I could use the small microneedles on my neck with my microneedling set. We'll talk about how that works in a minute. Okay, what causes jowls? So jowls aren't just about loose skin. They're caused by several structural changes happening at the same time. So the first is collagen breakdown. So many of you know this. After the age 30, we lose about 1% of collagen every year. That's why when you hit my age, when you hit 60, things are really starting to stand out and be noticeable. So the second thing is fat pad shifting. The fact that it used to sit high on the cheekbones and then it starts to sort of move, okay? The third thing that happens is ligament weakening. The facial retaining ligaments loosen, so the skin begins to droop. And lastly, it's bone resorption. Even the jawbone loses volume with age. It starts to deplete. Sorry. Having said that, there are also 3 mistakes that women make that make the jowls worse. One is aggressive weight loss. If you've done this, I know you've noticed this. There's also if you massage your face down or if you frown a lot, that can really cause problems. And the third is filler. If you do a lot of filler injections along your jawline, that can also move and shift and go down. So when women ask me what cream fixes jowls, there's a lot of creams on the market. I know you've noticed that are like, it'll lift everything. The honest answer is that no cream can rebuild your facial structure. I'm sorry. Using active ingredients like retinol, alpha hydroxy acids, hyaluronic acid, and oil-soluble vitamin C can really help with strengthening the skin barrier and encouraging cell turnover, which really refreshes and makes your skin look great. What you're looking for are ways to stimulate collagen production by slightly damaging the skin surface. It's a little counterintuitive, but it's like weightlifting. You damage the muscle, and as it heals, it becomes firmer and stronger. So technically, you are trying to damage your skin a little bit, and then it renews itself and it improves its condition. That's why active ingredients are so important. As an esthetician, I also want to be transparent about the treatments doctors usually recommend for things like jowls. So the most common ones are facelift surgery. This is really common and it does work. Of course, you've probably met people who have done this. It's very dramatic, it's very noticeable. It's also very expensive and you can have that pulled look for a while. You have to be prepared for that. Next is called thread lift. This is a temporary lifting using dissolvable threads, which can have, kind of mixed outcomes, I'll be honest with you. Third is dermal fillers. You use them along the jawline or cheeks, which does work, but they can definitely shift over time. Lastly, radio frequency tightening treatments, or RAF. Those are devices like Morpheus 8, and you can look that up on the internet and see how that works. Again, that's an in-office treatment, can get pricey. All of these can be effective, but they come with, of course, the higher cost, a bigger downtime, or risk that they're really not going to work that well. So some of you may not want that. I particularly don't. This is what drove me to collagen induction treatments like at-home microneedling. Okay, this is where microneedling comes in. So microneedling works through something called collagen induction therapy, very fancy term, but what it basically means is that you get tiny controlled micro injuries in your skin using the microneedling device, and it signals to the body to repair itself by producing new collagen and elastin. That's what's known as cell turnover. Studies have shown that microneedling can improve skin density, elasticity, and wrinkles. This is very highly researched. Let's talk about one of the papers. So one clinical study published in the Aesthetic Surgery Journal, and I'll put the links down below, found that 4 microneedling treatments, that's 4, increased skin density and elasticity in the face and neck by around 400% through collagen stimulation. Now let's have a reality check. So microneedling will not replace a facelift. Let's just get real here, but it can gradually improve skin firmness, which is exactly what I've noticed over the past 9 months of using at-home treatments. The idea is that you need to be very consistent and you will see improvements over several months. If you go in-office treatments, you see improvements much faster, but again, you're looking at higher cost, greater downtime. You can have downtime up to 5 days with in-office treatments. At-home treatments, it's about, maybe a day or two. Okay, there are 2 ways to do microneedling. There's professional microneedling, like I've already talked about, done in a medical office using deeper needles, and sometimes radio frequency or an at-home microneedling. At-home microneedling uses shallower depths and is meant for gradual collagen stimulation. The difference is in the depth and intensity. In-office treatments get faster results, but they're also more aggressive and expensive. So at-home treatments are gentler, but with consistency, they can still support collagen production. There's many different types of microneedles. You can choose from a roller, which actually rolls over the skin, or a pen, like Dr. Pen, or a stamp, which is the type I use. So I did a video on the different types, so please watch that for a complete breakdown. The link will be down below. My personal favorite is the stamp, as it minimizes damaging the skin, is easy to use, and is safe on the throat and neck area. Safety is everything when it comes to microneedling. Here's what I personally do. I sanitize everything thoroughly, and I work only on freshly washed, clean skin. I use an appropriate needle depth, which is 0.5 on my face, 0.25 around my eye area, and 1.0 on thicker skin like on your arms. I also avoid acne or irritated skin, and I do the treatments about every 2 weeks so as not to overwork my skin, but I am very consistent. Remember to really research proper technique and consult a professional if you're unsure. So lastly, I always support the skin afterward with a very hydrating and barrier supporting products like vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, that sort of thing. Makeup can be a wonderful way to minimize jowls, age spots, and dark circles, but there are differences in how you apply makeup to cover these things or minimize them on mature skin. So here are 3 tricks I use all the time. The first is to lift your blush placement to keep the blush higher on the cheekbone and create an upward kind of motion, an upward structure. Keep it higher. Second is to add some subtle contour under the jawline and a little on top of the jowl and your jawline here to minimize any puffiness or droop. Lastly, avoid heavy foundation along the jawline. As too much product, it actually can emphasize the sagging, so be sure to blend like a stupid. So I want to end this by saying that aging is not a problem to fix. I want to say I am pro-aging. I hate all the negativity around aging, and I'm sure you do too. And I actually really love getting older. So jowls are a natural part of getting older, like many other things that we all notice. Having said that, if you want to support your skin and feel more confident, there are things you can do, and microneedling definitely has been one of my all-time favorite things that I've started to do, like I said, about 9 months ago, and I've definitely seen some great results from it. So I'd love to know if you've tried microneedling. Have you tried it on your jowls, and what's the outcome? Have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching The Beauty Shaman.